Have you ever poured your entire being into a creation, only to be met with an echoing silence? You share your heart, and the world offers no reply. You begin a journey, and find you are the only one on the path. You ask for a hand, and receive only empty air. Let me share a truth, one that is not learned from words, but from the stillness. In the early stages of building your temple, you are always alone. When your vessel is empty, when the way is unclear, you are the solitary traveler. Do not take this as a sign of the world's harshness. It is simply the nature of things. So I invite you not to cry, but to learn. The world does not understand the language of your thirst. It only recognizes the water you have found. When I walked my own path and spoke of the river I would one day carve, they saw only a parched man. They did not hear my intention. They could only see that my hands were empty. Their disbelief was not born of malice, but from a simple truth: the world does not owe you its energy. You must cultivate your own. This solitude is not a punishment. It is a sacred space, a gift. In this profound quiet, you can finally hear. In this solitude, the seeds of your purpose can take root. In this isolation, the strong winds of the world cannot reach the fragile seedling. Many seek the warmth of the crowd, the comfort of the village fire. But the path of creation requires something deeper, an inner fire. You must learn to warm yourself by this fire long before anyone else is drawn to its light. My tradition teaches that rejection is a form of guidance. When one door closes, a path inward is revealed. When the world tells you it has no place for you, it is an invitation to build your own sanctuary. Even those who love you may advise you to quiet your dreams. They do not say this to harm you. They speak from their own quiet fears, but you must not listen, for you possess one thing that resides beyond their understanding: the sun within you. When no outer voice chooses you, you must choose your own center. We exist in a world that celebrates the bloom, not the seed that struggled in the darkness. You can tend to your inner garden for 18 hours a day, and no one will notice. You can face the storm 20 times, yet still no one may come. But at the first sight of the flower, a crowd will gather. This is why ancient wisdom tells us not to look for applause. Expect the wind and the rain, for applause is for the fruit, not the root. The work of the root is done in darkness and silence. In this silence, you must become the craftsman of your own soul. Here you forge your vision, the steady rhythm of your discipline, the patience of a mountain, the resilience of a river stone. This is the true practice. No one watches, no one cheers, and that is why the work is pure. The form you create in this sacred quiet will echo for the rest of your life. Let us speak of support. You wish for your companions to see your mountain, for your family to share your path. This is a mistake. It is like asking another to breathe for you. Their love for you is real, but it is bound by the landscape of their own mind. So do not grow heavy when they cannot see your peak. It is not theirs to see. Use their doubts. Do not let them become arrows that pierce you. Let them become fuel for your inner fire. You do not need motivation. That is a passing cloud. You need a vessel, a deep inner structure. The practice looks like this. You rise with the sun. No one claps. You study while others feast. No one sees. You let go of comfort. No one thanks you. But when the vessel is full, it will overflow. They will all come to drink from it and ask, "How did you find this spring?" And your spirit will answer, "I found it when I was thirsty and alone." This world is a river of opposing currents. When you stumble, there will be ripples of judgment. When you stand tall, there will be waves of praise. You must not become bitter. You must become the river itself. Flow on. Do not explain. Do not argue. Simply become. And in that becoming, you will find you have not just gained the world's attention. You have found your own source of power. Pain is your most devoted teacher. Loneliness is the monastery where you practice. Rejection is the mantra that clarifies your soul. Every time the world says no, let your heart whisper, "Thank you," and continue your pilgrimage. Do you wish for strength? Then stop asking the world for comfort. Use its resistance to sharpen your spirit. Make your pain your practice. Let your scars map your journey. You will arrive, but the path is long, and when you do not forget the silent beginnings. Remember the empty room, the long nights, the turning of doubt. Carry it with you. It is the earth that keeps you grounded. It is the stillness that keeps you true. When you win, they will ask for the secret. They will see the ease of your presence and call it fast. But you will remember the journey was not fast. It was an eternity of pressure, a mountain of failures, countless mornings spent in stillness. You arrived not because the world believed in you, but because you walked your own path long enough for the world to notice the light you were carrying. So I leave you with this. If you are building in the silent space right now, continue. If you walk alone, good. It means you are guided from within. You are not behind. You are not lost. You are just early. Walk alone. Build in silence. Win from within. And one day they will feel your warmth and say, I always knew you had this light in you. Just smile and keep walking.